I'm Sandra Rupp, and I'd like to give a warm welcome to my viewers in 168 countries around the globe. I have been known to save companies and CEOs. We've been doing it quite a lot lately. I had tweeted to United Airlines the morning when the stock price had fallen. How many hours is it going to be until we get that heartfelt apology? It took about 7 hours. First moment I saw the videotape of what happened, I was horrified. With blood on his face. Apparently he had 2 teeth knocked out, he had a concussion. There can be more emphasis on the money or the power or having the lawyers tell you, well, you shouldn't say that. I think that Oscar did give that heartfelt apology that we were looking for. His leadership challenge will be, can he create the world's friendliest airline? Getting the friendliest skies back on track. I can tell you that from my background attending the top business school in the world at the time. It was Kellogg, right in your backyard. We'd also be happy to interview you on camera. I love interviewing people. I love finding the best in CEOs and sort through situations. First off, I'd like to ask Oscar, where was that pilot? I'd be getting that Rhapsody theme going. I'd be getting Friendly Skies going. I actually found an ad that I tweeted, and the stock ticker tapes. It was kind of timely as the stock started to tumble. And then they had a female stepping down the steps. This is your business customer. This is what we call in the executive coaching business a teachable moment. There was actually a blonde-haired woman in the aisle who said a couple of interesting things. She said, why couldn't they hire a car to take those 4 pilots that needed to get to Louisville? It's only 4 hours away. Why couldn't they hire a car and send them that way? Why couldn't they hire another plane? I mean, there were many solutions that she came up with, like in split seconds, that really should have been listened to. If the pilot, now that he had passengers on his plane, were more visible and was able to strategically think this through. Oscar, you have 90% men on your CEO team. I don't need to tell you that, but this is a problem. As soon as anyone saw that man being dragged down the aisle, he had a broken nose. I also am curious about this policy of randomly selecting 4 people to deplane, because later I had read in one of the articles that it was based upon who bought the cheapest ticket, when they bought it. Doesn't that discriminate against hardworking people who need to be at work the next day if you're choosing people who have the cheapest ticket? I mean, that doesn't sound very random to me. So I'd love to have clarification on that as well. And please feel free to call me for executive coaching. I'm one of the best in the business, and we need a lot of feel-good advertising right now, as well as a retraining of the customer service at United. And I'd like to make a suggestion to Oscar. There's actually a Ritz-Carlton Leadership Institute now in Maryland, and they do a wonderful job. You can actually send your employees to them, and they treat people like ladies and gentlemen. They use those words. It's about engagement, empathy, intuition, and it's really helpful, I think, to a lot of customer service people, as well as mid-level employees and even executives. You've even seen the Emirates come out with an ad directed to United saying that they are the friendly skies now, the friendliest skies. So there's competition out there, United. I had actually tweeted to another reporter, we don't need to go into the background of Dr. Dow 10 years ago and talk about that. This man should have never been treated the way he was treated. It actually made the situation worse for United, because now every single passenger who's flown on an airline is thinking, what if this happens to me? I mean, why would I want to go on an airline where they could bounce me off? And then the worst thing I ever did could appear in the Daily Mail. He was just saying to the person who was trying to get him off the plane, I'm a paid passenger here, I'm not leaving, but I have to be at work tomorrow. And the thing that really struck me was United has been, as a brand, flying the friendly skies for decades. Anytime any of us get on an airplane, certainly a lot of women are a little nervous. I know men too. Flying anxiety is one of the most common anxieties, Oscar. We had Merriam-Webster actually tweet that volunteer means that you do something willingly, you volunteer. It's not that you're taken off the airplane by law enforcement. It just didn't make any sense. And he's worked at consumer packaged goods companies like Pepsi. We know that he gets it. He is a diverse CEO himself. I think you need to appoint those women to the CEO team, Oscar. I worked in New York for many, many years, much of my career previously, and I now am based in Naples, Florida. The Ritz-Carlton is right around the corner, so we can meet with you in person and really get to the bottom of these situations very quickly. I have foresight, I have intelligence, but most of all I have feminine intuition, which tends to work really well in these unique situations. I'm Sandra Rupp. I was placed on the Thinkers 50 Guru Radar list for the world's top business thinkers. Add your vote at thinkers50.com for 2017.